Mic drop.
In the year 1254, Venice was a bustling hub of commerce and culture. The city, with its intricate network of canals and stunning architecture, was a beacon of prosperity. It was in this vibrant city that Marco Polo was born into a family of merchants. His father, Niccolo Polo, and his uncle Maffeo Polo were seasoned traders who had already ventured far beyond the familiar waters of the Mediterranean. From a young age, Marco was captivated by the stories of distant lands and exotic goods that his father and uncle brought back from their travels. The tales of silks, spices, and precious gems ignited a spark of curiosity and adventure in the young boy's heart. In 1271, when Marco was just 17 years old, he embarked on a journey that would change his life forever. Accompanied by his father and uncle, he set out from Venice, traveling overland through the Middle East and along the Silk Road. Their destination was the court of Kublai Khan, the Mongol emperor who ruled over a vast empire in China. The journey was arduous and fraught with danger. They traversed deserts, crossed mountains, and navigated treacherous rivers. Along the way, they encountered diverse cultures and witnessed the wonders of the ancient world. Marco's keen observations and detailed accounts of these experiences would later become the foundation of his famous book, The Travels of Marco Polo. After 3 years of travel, the Polo family finally reached the court of Kublai Khan in 1274. The emperor was fascinated by the tales of the distant West and welcomed the Polos with open arms. Marco quickly gained the favor of Kublai Khan, who was impressed by the young Venetian's intelligence and curiosity. Marco spent the next 17 years in the service of the Khan, traveling extensively throughout the empire. He visited the bustling cities of China, marveled at the grandeur of the imperial palace, and witnessed the advanced technologies and innovations of the East. His detailed descriptions of paper money, coal, and the postal system were revelations to the people of Europe. In 1295, after nearly 24 years away from home, Marco Polo and his family returned to Venice. They arrived to find their city embroiled in a conflict with the rival city-state of Genoa. Marco, now a seasoned traveler and experienced diplomat, joined the Venetian navy to defend his homeland. During a naval battle, Marco was captured by the Genoese and imprisoned. It was during his time in captivity that he dictated the stories of his travels to a fellow prisoner, Rustichello da Pisa. These accounts were compiled into the book Il Milione, also known as The Travels of Marco Polo. The book became an instant sensation, captivating readers with its vivid descriptions of far-off lands and exotic cultures. Marco Polo was released from captivity in 1299 and returned to Venice, where he lived out the rest of his days as a wealthy merchant. He married, had 3 daughters, and continued to share his stories with anyone who would listen. He passed away in 1324, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations of explorers and adventurers. Venice, with its labyrinthine canals and stunning architecture, continued to thrive as a center of trade and culture. The city's connection to the East, forged through the travels of Marco Polo and other intrepid merchants, brought wealth and knowledge that shaped the Renaissance and beyond. Today, Venice remains a symbol of exploration and discovery. The city's rich history is reflected in its art, architecture, and culture. Visitors from around the world come to experience the magic of Venice, to wander its narrow streets, and to sail its iconic canals. The story of Marco Polo serves as a reminder of the power of curiosity and the importance of bridging cultures. His journeys opened the eyes of Europe to the wonders of the East and paved the way for future explorers like Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan. As the sun sets over the Venetian lagoon, casting a golden glow on the city's ancient buildings, one can almost hear the echoes of Marco Polo's tales carried on the gentle breeze. Venice, the city of dreams, continues to inspire and enchant, just as it did in the days of the great explorer. If you have never been to Venice, put it on your must-see bucket list. There are some links below to some of our favorite places. If you like this video and would like to see more, please like it and hit that subscribe bell so you get notified every time we release a new show. This costs you nothing but helps us and the channel a great deal. Thank you for watching.
Mic drop.